Feeling like Zach up in Bayside. Country ass nigga like the Bayside. Mashing on the gas till the tank dry. Running through the cash to the bank out. You been saving these hoes.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Here's My Card. I'm your host, Rob Madden. Got a very special guest with me today, man. Go ahead, bro. Introduce yourself to the people, man. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm Thomas Rudd. I'm from Valley, Alabama, man. Shout out to VA. I'm a recording artist. For lack of better terms, I'm a gospel recording artist, man. CHH, Christian hip hop. Some people even call me a gospel R&B artist. But yeah, man, I'm from Valley, Alabama, man, and I've been doing music since I can remember. And I'm just out here grinding, man. And shout out to my boy Rob Madden, man, doing major things. It's an honor to be on your show, man. I appreciate you for having me.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, just being a guest, man. Because, you know, it's something I wanted to get my show back up and running, bro. And I see the moves you're making, man. So it was no question I had to reach out to you, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. So, bro, I look at you as an overall musician and entertainer. I can't call you a rapper or a singer. I mean, because you do both.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like, you know, I'm putting you in a box. But tell us how long you've been doing music.
Actually, I started doing music, like, on a serious note. You mean like how long I've been interested in music, or trying to do music, or how long I've been?
That's just a two-part question, because that was going to be my next question.
Okay.
How long have you been doing music, and how long have you been serious about doing music?
Okay. Shoot, man, I've been doing music since I was probably 10, 11. And what I say 10, 11, you know, my mom's bought me a karaoke machine. They bought me a drum set for Christmas. And I remember making beats like on the little Fisher-Price keyboards, man. I don't know if you ever done like the recording when you record on tape cassettes.
Yeah.
I used to record on the tape cassette tapes, and you know what I'm saying, with my headphones. I rap into my headphones, record it, and take it out, put it on side B, and then dub it.
Yep. I know all of it.
Yes. So, and I actually, and of course, you know, in high school, man, you know, we dropped VA, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we dropped VA. So I've been doing music. I was serious then, but as I look back, of course, with anything, as I look back, I realized how far I've come.
Yeah. You
know, as far as quality and maturity and everything like that. So, but I've been serious about doing music since high school. But, you know, I would say on a professional level, probably since 2013.
2013. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who are some of your musical influences, man?
First and foremost, my dad, man. My dad was the number one reason that I ever wanted to do music. My dad had sung all over the world, man. No lie. The crazy thing is, I used to be embarrassed about this in school, but my dad actually sung country western music, bro.
What?
He was he was in. You didn't know that?
No, man, I did not know that.
Yeah. So my dad actually was. He was in a band, and he quit high school to start singing. So he was in a quartet group, a gospel group, and his band, they entered into a country western competition, and they won. And from there, they went on and they continued. They was very successful for probably 10 plus years, man. He didn't work a job. He was actually a full-time artist doing country western music, man. And But I always wanted to sing. Back in my younger years, I really wasn't as good of a singer as I am now.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I always been good at rapping. So I just did rapping, but I really wanted to sing. And it was mostly because of my dad. He was a singer, man. And so I always just try to, every time people see me, they're like, hey, can you sing like your dad? I'm like, no, you know, I'm trying to, those big shoes to fill. So,
yeah.
But as I got older, man, I began to grow in my gift, man, and I started singing more. But my dad was my number one. Uncle Reese, CEO of Worship Mode Music, who I signed with recently. He was a major influence to me, and Grammy Award winning Canton Jones, man. So if you don't know these people, check them out, man.
No.
Check them out.
Okay.
In fact, Canton is a native of, well, he's from Florida, but he's been living in Atlanta for probably the past 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you brought up your pops, man. First of all, RIP to him, man. Can you just talk about the relationship that y'all had and just what type of man that he was, bro?
Man, I you know, it's not because he's my dad, man, but it could be because I'm biased. But man, he was a phenomenal guy, like one of the most humble guys you ever meet. You know, I rarely can't really recall him being upset. If he was ever upset, you wouldn't have known it, man. But he just really just raised me to be the man who I am today, man. As far as just loving people, man, and treating people right. Like I really just can't say enough about him, man. Like him and my mom was married for 31 years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Goals, dog. Goals. 31 years, man. And I mean, I never seen them argue. I'm sure they did it, but they made sure that they didn't do it in front of us, you know, just because of who he was. My dad, he didn't like to argue. He didn't, you know, he was gonna tell you the truth. I remember one time when I was making the transition from secular to gospel, and I asked him, I was like, hey, Pops, is there anything wrong with doing positive music? He was like, no. He was like, you know, whatever your heart feel, you know what I'm saying, that's what you do. Sure. And he told me, he said, you know, I just like to do gospel music because that's what I feel in my heart. That's what fits me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know, that kind of just brought me ease, you know, because I was in a little tug of war, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, in life, you got all these rules and regulations, people telling you what you need to do, what you shouldn't do. Okay. So, you know, but our relationship as I got older as an adult, man, we worked out together, bro. Every day. Yeah, we worked out together. We did everything together, man. So we had a really great relationship, and I value the time that I did get with him, you know.
For sure. Now, if you could say, what are some of the things that he taught you, man? Like, if you could name just like a few key things that have stuck with you throughout your life that he taught you, what would those things be?
Honestly, bro, my dad didn't teach by saying anything. Okay. He taught me by doing it.
Gotcha.
So I just try to model my life after him. Like, one of the biggest things, my dad, he didn't talk about people. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, that's major for me.
Yeah.
You know, I like, I don't care who it is. You could have a room full of people that's talking about this person, that's talking about this, and he was just gun-ho on not speaking evil about people, man. And that's one of the big things that I took away from him. Of course, you know, just watching him raise me and my brother, my sister. That's one of the things is how I try to be patient with my kids. He was very patient with me. You know, he wasn't always ready to discipline, you know. So he was one of those guys that was slow to anger, man. And he was always willing to listen to whatever we had to say. So I model after him the things he done, that he did, not more so what he said, but what he did.
For sure. Now, I know you for some years, man. I mean,
yes,
we go back to, man, recreational football.
Yes, sir.
The light blue team, we went undefeated.
Hey.
Yeah, I still got
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
way back.
Yes, sir, man. Now, a lot of people don't know you from the y'all think we fell off in VA Anthem Day.
Man, what a joke. Hey.
Come on now.
What a joke, man.
Come on now.
I still ain't fell off.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. Hey, I still got both of them songs too, bro.
Man, shoot me them joints, man. Shoot me them joints when we get out here.
I got you. Now, just talk about what the transition was like, man, from going to making that type of music to the music that you're making right now.
Man, it really just was based on my environment, man, and my upbringing, and you know, we're all shaped by our environment. And you know, my mom and my dad were both believers. Or you know, my dad was a believer, my mom is a believer. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, they just shaped us and molded us. And then, you know, I began to have different life experience of my own, you know what I'm saying? Sure. So I can't say it was because of my environment totally, you know. I just began to develop a relationship with God, man, for myself, not by what somebody told me. Mm-hmm. And this was I found my purpose, man. And my purpose was to help heal the world through music, bro. And this was just the path that I chose to take, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, everybody called to different things. We're all called to different things, bro. And so I realized that God spoke to me and told me, he said, this is what I created you for, you know. And one of my biggest things was I didn't want to tear down my people. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to create music that would be uplifting and, you know, inspiring, music that will heal, music that will help, you know what I'm saying? And so that my whole transition, it wasn't an overnight thing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like my character and everything began. God had to deal with me as a person first. And I started to make music according to my experiences. So does that make sense? Like,
it does.
Yeah.
And that kind of bleeds into my next question. So what brought about the change in your life? Like, I mean, you know, I know we all go through, you know, different stages in our life, and everybody's relationship with God is different. But what made you say, you know, okay, right now is the time that I straighten my life up. Now is the time that, you know, I start living 100% for Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say this, bro, because you knew me. Like I said, you knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? So, so, but the major turnaround point is when my first son Tayshawn was born, man.
Gotcha.
I was only 18 years old. So I had scholarship offers to go play football, man. I actually got a song coming out about that called God's Way too. But I had scholarships to go play ball, man, and I graduated in May. Tayshawn was born in August, and I had a decision to make. I was like, man, it's just time for me to straighten up, because I didn't know. I was a baby, man, so I didn't know how to be a father, man. So I was like, the only person, my mom, my dad, you know, they're gonna tell me their way, but I'm like, man, you know what? Only God can show me how to be the father that I desire to be. So, you know, I really just dove into my walk with God so that I can be the best person I could be for my son. But God always does things like that, man. He allows you to fall into some stuff and realize that he realize that you got to turn back to him, because he's the only one that can pull you out of this mess. So I was like, man, I gotta get myself together, because I want to be all that I can be for my son, man.
For sure.
Yeah.
And speaking of fatherhood, man, just talk to us about fatherhood and everything, man. Because, you know, we both got kids and everything. So what's fatherhood like to you, man? Like, what's the best thing about fatherhood?
Man, that's beautiful, man. I would say right now where I am, man, my son, you know, all of my kids are just growing and they're maturing. And for instance, Tayshawn, he's an introvert, man, so he's very quiet. And so at a younger age, he was, you know, I desired to have this big, strong bond that we talk about everything. And then, you know, and I wasn't getting that, man. And I'm like, oh, man. So, but as he's gotten older, man, me and him are like this, man. You know, he wants to call me. He wants to tell me everything that he has going on. And it's just a beautiful thing. You know, my girls, they love me. I got another son. He's Andrew. He's younger. And he's just like an Energizer bunny, man. You know, but it's a blessing to see that it's all about upbringing, because I only did enough to get by in school. I got 4 kids, bro. All of them are straight A students. So it's just all about upbringing, man, and you know, just having a standard, dog. So, you know, it's beautiful, man, and you get to see all of them grow. You got 1 kid? Yeah. Okay, bless you, my brother. God bless you.
8 going on 28, big dog.
Hey, I know them girls. I know about them girls. Them girls, I know all about it, dog. So yeah, and then like you know, my baby girl Gabby, I have to try to kind of, if I'm gonna get onto her, I have to kind of pull myself back first, because I can't say anything to her without her just breaking down, getting all teary-eyed and stuff. So so if I'm gonna get on that,
don't that get to you, dog? Like, it will be 8 next month, bro. I can count the number of times I've raised my voice at her on one hand.
I already know, man. So the fatherhood is beautiful, man. I just couldn't imagine not being in my kids' life, man. I don't see how dudes do it.
I know.
Yeah. yeah, it's beautiful, man.
All right. So we go. I guess this question can kind of piggyback off of that one. What motivates you to keep going, fam? Like, is there anything that inspires you on a daily?
And my family, my wife and my kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and my kids. And I'm sorry. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. I of course I do music, man. And I will be honest to say, if doggone COVID-19 hadn't come in here, bro, we was like, well, we was taking off, man. We was taking off. So, but it's all good. I kind of found a way to shake back, man. I started a mobile detailing business that's doing really, really well right now. Mm-hmm. But my family, man, just to be able to give them not all the time just what they need, but what they want as well. You know, I'm gonna give them what they need, but I want to be able to supply some wants too, man. And I just know, you know, how hard my dad worked, man. My dad worked his butt off, you know. And that's another thing, just going back to fatherhood, understanding that sometimes your kids are not going to understand the sacrifices that you have made until they grow up and get responsibility. And that's just the truth of the matter. Yeah, my family, man, really keeps me going, man. And also, I feel like God has given me a job to do here while I'm on earth. And that is just to shine light, bro, just to be a light. And if I can get one kid or one young person to be like, man, he can do that, man, I could do it too. Yeah. So that's things like that. My family and also my job for God, just want to be able to be a light.
For sure. Now you brought up the COVID, of course.
Yeah, man.
With the pandemic going on, man, has it hindered your moves in any way, whether it's being able to record a single, record an album, shoot video, live performances, anything?
No, man. The only thing COVID has hindered, and I'll honestly say that's how I know God is so amazing, man, because my life has been amplified to another level now, even during the COVID. And God said that his people will perish even in a barren land, even under curses, even under all these other things that are going to come. And that's what's been happening, man. I've been thoroughly blessed, me and my wife. And but the only thing that it hindered was doing shows, bro. It started in March, bro. I had a tour set up for all the way to October. Oh, yeah, I had tour dates set up for every other weekend, man, all the way to October.
Golly.
Yes, sir. So, but the beautiful thing is, I'm not on a major label where that's why I depend on my money to come from. So, like I said, and me, I record my own music. Of course, I outsource my engineers, my masters and stuff like that. But I record at the house, man. I got enough. I just dropped my album in January. I got enough songs right now to drop in a whole nother album right now.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Speaking of that, I know you don't want to ask the question, but look. I don't know if the people know that Rob be spitting a little bit. So look, I'm gonna issue a challenge right here on the Zoom. I need you to go and jump on that blessing challenge. Let's go.
I got you.
Let's go.
I got you. I've been seeing the people post the videos for the blessings challenge, and I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it.
Okay.
I thought about it for real, but since you issued me the challenge, I'm gonna do that.
All right, let's go. Let's get it.
All right, now let's switch gears real quick, fam, and talk about your last project. Your latest project, Religion Almost Killed Me. Talk about that.
All right, so Religion Almost Killed Me is a true story, dog. Like, I'm actually working on a book now called Religion Almost Killed Me, man. But I gave my life to God at an early age, 16 actually, but I was still kind of caught up in the crosshairs or whatever. But when I turned 18 and my son was born, I got serious about it. So, but with that being said, when you're young and anything, you're immature, you listen to everything and everybody. And because for me, I just wanted God, And so, but what happened is, man, what religion does is, see, a lot of people think that religion and salvation are the same thing. It is not. Religion is something that you have to do religiously. It's a rule. You have to do it. This is how it has to be done. And so I learned that the very people who killed Jesus was the religious leaders. You know, and that's the same thing. Jesus was coming to destroy religion. Like he said, come to me, all of you, come to me. Religion says, no, you can't come, only you can come. And so that's what I started learning, you know, when God really fulfilled and showed me who he really called me to be. He didn't call me to people who look like they supposed to go to church. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some people look, you look like you go to church, but what does that mean? What does it look? So I started to begin to realize that, you know, just because you look like this, you talk like this, you act like this, don't mean that you are like this. So I realized that God had called me to a different people, a different type of person, a different type of population that probably would never step inside of a church. And they wanted somebody who was real and genuine. For me, I was in a situation where people were trying to take control of what God had given me as far as my gift. You know, it was just so many rules and regulations that God never gave us, man. So, and I was trying to please people instead of please God. I don't know if you heard the song, but in the beginning of the song, I said, I was a slave to the very thing that was supposed to set me free. You know what I'm saying? So I was, you know, I'm coming, and, you know, the Bible says that who the Son sets free is free indeed. But I'm coming in bondage. But it was my fault because I was becoming bondage to people. So that's what it says, man. But when I finish the book, man, I'm gonna lay it all out, put it all out, you know. So it goes deep, bro. It goes deep.
I can tell, man, because listening to the song itself, you can tell this came from a very personal place. Like, this ain't something that you sat down and was like, all right, let me just think of something, I'm gonna put this out. You could tell by the lyrics in the song, fam, that this came from a very, very, very personal place. I can hear your pain.
Yeah. And it's real. Like, I didn't even want to drop the song, bro, because I really honestly, to me, I was like, it ain't a diss track. You know, I was like, I don't want nobody to see it as a diss track. But when you from a small place, when you from a small area, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even known that, but it's just like, this is real talk, man. My family was almost destroyed, bro. Like, for real. When I say, and I'll just give you this real quick. The reason why is because religion has you thinking this certain way. In my family, all of us are like this. I mean, my cousins, my brother, my sister, my aunt, my uncles, you know what I'm saying? So we real close. So I actually ended up leaving a church that I had been a part of for several years. And it's pretty much like, because of the trained mind, like, everybody pretty much just, you know, oh, he don't even serve God no more. And it wasn't even the case. I just left the church. You know what I'm saying? He ain't serving God. My family kind of was looking at me different. You know what I'm saying? And so that right there, man, just hurt, man, because I thought I was doing the right thing. I knew I had to get out. But you know, even with that, man, before that was the first time ever me and my dad had a strain on our relationship. And it wasn't like me and him was beefing, and then it was just like, dang, man, you know, he ain't really talking to me, you know what I'm saying? But I would say this, like 2 or 3 months before my dad passed away, man, he sent me a text message, man, and he just told me he apologized, you know what I'm saying? And it was a beautiful thing. And if he never sent that message, he didn't have to, because man, that's my dad, man. And he never done anything wrong to me. It was just the powers that be, man, that had people mentally messed up, man. So, and I think this probably is the most that I'll share on a meeting or anything like that, man. So
I can just imagine what that book gonna be hitting on.
Man, look here, bro. Bro, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. But here's the thing, though. I realized once I did, you'd be surprised of the amount of people that came to me and told me that they was going through the same thing. What do they need to do to get out? And God told me, he said, in this next place you're going to, you can't be afraid of people. So I allowed you to go through some things because of where I'm getting ready to take you.
And just piggybacking off of that, what you just said, you could tell, because I was reading the YouTube comments, and it was just amazing on how many people were like, you know what, yo, I needed this. Like, I've been going through same thing. Like this happened to me, or this is happening to
Right.
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Beautiful, bro.
Right, bro. And so like, God will allow you to go through some things for other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You everybody can't take what you can take. And God knows what you can take.
Yeah.
So, and you never know what it is that you're going through or going to go through that you're going to be able to lead so many other people out of, man. Because I literally didn't want to drop this project, man. I didn't. I was afraid. But God said, man, don't be afraid, man.
And look at what happened.
Yeah, man.
Out.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Dope.
Yes, sir.
Now your newest single, man, Blessings, featuring Double ATL.
Yeah, man.
First off, I got a hearty laugh watching your vlog and listening to your mom try to sing the lyrics, and you kept trying to correct her, bro. First of all, y'all go check out the vlog on Rudd's YouTube page, man. Like, you need to keep doing the vlog, bro. I'm enjoying it.
Hey, bro, look, that's encouragement, dog. That's major encouragement. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
So, my biggest thing is, man, is trying to come, and I'm just being open, man, is coming up with content. I was going to talk to you about that anyway.
Yeah. And
I got so much content around me, but I got 100,000 other things going on, working and running a business, and you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, but yeah, that I appreciate that, man. That's major. Yeah.
For sure, man. Sure, definitely. So, first of all, the project is doing big numbers on YouTube. Talk to us about the creative process that went into making the track and how you hooked up with Double ATL.
Double ATL, of course he's an ATL.
Yeah.
They have a major thing where they feed the homeless. It's something called City Takers.
Mm-hmm.
And they feed people all the time. And once a month on a Friday, I think it's the last Friday in the month, they have like this huge gospel concert, man, in Mount Paran in Cumberland, Georgia.
Yep.
Huge, man. And but I actually have known of Double a couple years, but him and my manager are like this.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, when I actually made that track too. A lot of people don't know that, man. Your boy produced too, man. So
come on now.
So I'm in the studio, man, and I'm just, cause I like feel good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want people to be able to listen to my music and be like, dang, that gospel, you know what I'm saying? If they don't hear the words. So I want my music to reach a lot of people. So I'm making the beat, and I'm just thinking, man, like, man, I just got all these blessings, man. God's still blessing me, man. And I just, like, you know what I'm saying? I was just vibing with it. And all these blessings came to me. And I was like, man, who could I get on this track? And Double wasn't the first person that I originally thought of. I thought about a few other people. But Double, I don't know, man. I feel like God just told me to put him on it, man. I feel like it was just supposed to be that way. I was like, man, let me shoot this to Double, see if he like it, if he feeling it. And he was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna jump on that thing. So we did it, man, and it's going, man. It's doing good. Even in the pandemic, it's doing really good, man. I mean, even on Spotify, they showing love. Let me tell you this, bro. This probably be encouraging to you. I went and looked at my stats on Spotify, and this has never happened in all of my history of doing anything. Mm. The main people, you got people from all over the world, not just the country, that's downloading and streaming this music. Yeah. But the biggest support system I'm getting, man, is from Valley, Alabama, dog.
Man, that's major, bro.
Man, that's super major, dog. I was blown away. I'm talking about thousands of streams coming from Valley. I was like, wow, man.
It's a thing around, like, you don't get your hometown support, you get more support from, outside, so to hear from
right.
that you can support from your hometown, bro, that's major, man.
Yes, sir, man.
Major, fam.
Shouts out to VA, man, for real.
For sure.
And so what we're doing now is we're doing the Blessings Challenge. We're having fun with it. We're creating a buzz. But also, we're possibly looking for another feature, because I'm doing a remix with Canton Jones, Grammy Award-winning artist, dog. Yeah. But I already done sent me his verse and everything. It's going to be crazy. So we're just trying to give another independent artist an opportunity to be a part of a big project. So that's what we're doing that, man. We just having fun. But I got so much music that I can release on y'all, and y'all gonna be like, man, I ain't no real had it in him. Because it's gonna be totally different from Religion Almost Killed Me, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be totally different. Yeah, I did a lot of singing, a lot of churchy music on there. I was really going commercial because I just signed a deal. So I'm trying to get on gospel radio. It's hard to get on gospel radio. So I was actually going commercial, but now I'm going back hood, man. So I'm going hood on it, man.
So, hey, yo, y'all go stream Religion Almost Killed Me, man. Y'all stream it, download it, airdrop it, do all that. And after you are done, y'all go check out Blessings. That's on YouTube. Also, go check out the video. And y'all can stream that on Apple Music and all your DSPs too as well. So what's next for Torrance Rudd, man? New album, new single, video. What you got lined up for us?
Well, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm riding on Blessings right now, and because it's still climbing. So I really don't wanna tunt that. I don't wanna contaminate that and mess it up. So whenever it seems like it's kind of get stagnant, I'm gonna drop the remix, and we're gonna shoot the videos of that. I don't know if I'm gonna drop another album. I probably just drop singles.
Yeah.
After this blessing phase is over with, I may drop a single every month. I may drop a single every month, man. So like I said, I got music just stashed up, man. And I'm potentially thinking about starting my own label, man. I learned a lot, man, and see what COVID gonna do, man. If COVID get on out the way, man, we can make some moves.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, COVID
I'm about
a lot of things up, but it's dope, man, to see you still pushing through it, man.
Yes, sir. You too, bro. You too, man. I see you with the merch. I gotta get me some merch, man. I gotta get that. I gotta salute to you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Man, you are actually like very inspiring, man, to a young Black brother continuing to push through, man, and following your dream. That's why everything I know I got everything I do is Passion 360.
Yeah.
I got Passion 360 Media, Passion 360 Mobile Detailing, and Passion 360 Fitness. And the reason why all my stuff is called Passion is because, man, once you become passionate about something, bro, ain't nobody can do to stop you.
Not a thing.
Man, you might have one person to show up, but you passionate about it, man. You're going to keep going, man. You want to count the amount of shows that I've done, and it been a couple of people there. But you still, them 3 people gonna get their work.
Exactly. Exactly. My partner Rez, man. I mean, Rez. Shout out to
Rez, the biggest vibe.
Yeah, he always preach about, man, don't focus if you got 100 people, don't focus on the 90 that's not supporting you. Just focus on that 10 that's going hard.
That's it, bro.
And everything else.
That's it. That's it, man. Just keep on, and then put out quality.
Exactly.
Put out quality, man. If you putting out quality, you get 1, 2 views here, 3 views. Just keep on putting out quality, man. And learn. You got YouTube University out here, man.
Come on now.
YouTube University, boy, I'm telling you, boy. I'm working on my doctorate right now.
Well, I'm telling you. I legit learned how to become a filmmaker and do everything off of YouTube, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it, bro. Like, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, we're gonna start our own label, man, here real soon. But we gotta get together, man, and work on some, cause I'm actually about to get back into acting too, man.
For sure, okay.
So, yeah, I'm about to get back into that. You gotta be moving around now with the COVID thing.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely get up together and do that, bro. So we at the end of the interview, man. Go ahead and shout out your socials, fam. Tell everybody where they can find you at.
Man, y'all go follow me on IG at Torrance Rudd Music. Music is with a Q at the end. Everything, and on Facebook at Torrance Rudd Music, YouTube at Torrance Rudd Music, man. So y'all just go look me up, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. We about to be vlogging. I'm gonna let y'all in my world, man. Show y'all the creative process of me making this music and how I do it, man. So y'all go subscribe, go follow me on IG.
All right. Y'all heard Rudd, man. I'm gonna drop all of his social media info below, all the links below, man, so y'all can follow him. Go stream Religion Almost Killed Me. Go stream Blessing. It's on all your DSPs. It's on YouTube. Y'all go check that out. Rudd, big homie, man. I appreciate you for being a part of the show, man.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
All right. This is
All right, God bless.
signing off, man. We'll holler at y'all in the next episode. Here's my card.